we want an NBA championship.
Right.
We don't want the consolation prize.
And how do you guys view the Cup in general? We know the players clearly want to play. How do you guys view the Cup in a game that doesn't count in the regular season? You could argue the finals is the least important game that you play in it. What's the feeling of the organization going through it, knowing you're playing games that possibly, you were talking about the injuries you're dealing with now, all that kind of ramifications of playing games that technically don't matter?
It's all equal. I mean, I think we felt good about the Cup, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
Right, and the way, I mean, I was excited, to be honest. I mean, when we played San Antonio, I thought we were going to play OKC.
Right.
And I was like, okay.
They did too, by the way.
And I thought,
We all did. I didn't think Wemby would make it to the finals, but had the Knicks played OKC in that atmosphere, that would have been a great litmus test to see where this team could be at. Because it's not necessarily about OKC, it's just about the makeup of their team. They truly represent the play style of this era right now. You got a non-traditional point guard in SGA, just like how the Knicks kind of have a non-traditional point guard in Jalen Brunson. And they also play small, very similar to the Knicks. The only difference is they have a lot of guys that are willing to get physical, like Caruso, Lou Dort. And they also have a center, our guy, Isaiah Hartenstein. And he is truly the glue that kind of makes their offense work, even though SGA and Jalen Williams are really the only on-ball shot creators. So it would have been nice to see if Karl Anthony Towns could actually dominate, as his matchup would be favorable.
this is going to be a great preview. But maybe that was the preview. Maybe the
Spurs
finals
beat them 3 straight.
is Knicks Spurs. I don't know. But, to get a chance at midseason, right, to try out what you're going to be like at the end of the season.
So you liked
right?
it.
So
like the Cup.
It was exciting, and I was very proud of the guys that did a great job, and so we're proud to have the
Sure.
Emirates Cup, but we're going to hang a championship,
A real banner, right.
banner.
I'm not mad at it because the Knicks, they are a franchise that have won championships. Even though it was a while ago, they've won. And there's other franchises that have not even a division banner. But the expectations are set. As right here, James Dolan elaborates that the floor for this team is making the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I would say the look. I mean, we want to get to the finals, right? And we should win the finals, right? But when it comes to this is sports. You guys, this is your business,
Right.
The anything can happen in sports, but getting to the finals, we absolutely got to do.
Yep.
Right. Winning the finals, we should win.
Mike Brown better know that.
I mean, listen.
And my man James Dolan is looking at the dollar signs because I'm not sure if some of you fellas had peeped last year when MSG had dropped a pre-sale to a potential finals matchup. Them ticket prices was through the roof, and things like that are a much needed stimulus package, especially in these times when most NBA teams are trying to pivot away from the media money. They're trying to find other avenues of revenue as the local side of the TV money dries up. But with that said, James Dolan, throughout the years, he's learned from a lot of past mistakes, being impatient, and also, like many other businessmen, find the right people to hire. My man nowadays is definitely cracking a lot more smiles than I would say the previous days of when he would seek revenge on guys like Charles Oakley in the Garden.
As an owner, you have to be patient, right? The guys set out a plan. When I get impatient is when we veer off the plan, right?
Got it.
Reach for a shiny thing.
AKA the Melo trade, definitely was reaching for the shiny thing a little bit too fast, even though the Knicks had all the leverage. And had we waited it out, Melo would eventually arrive in New York with more reinforcements on the team, and also not allowing the Denver Nuggets, especially Masai Ujiri, to pimp the Knicks out.
Right.
Giannis. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. And think we can, win a championship or build a championship team in one fell swoop. I've been at this now for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Right. And I can tell you that, it does happen once in a while, but I don't think that's the way that, I don't think that's how we're going to win.
Should Knick fans expect any type of significant deal by the trade deadline?
No.
No. You think it's as is, these 12 guys, good enough to make the run and win a championship?
That's what I think our plan is, yes. And I talk to Leon every day, and look, nothing's impossible. I won't rule anything out, but who do you want to lose? You don't get something without giving something.
Right.
Right. Who do you want to lose? Right.
Right now, I'm not gonna lie. The only person I wouldn't mind losing is Yabusele sometimes, but I guess we'll stay patient.
And do you still enjoy being a professional team owner in New York City? That's the loaded question of the day.
Let me tell you something about ownership. Ownership is not an achievement. Right.
Okay.
You own something, right? You have a beautiful car, right? You own it. That's not an achievement, right? If you built it, okay.
Sure.
Right. Then when you drive around, you can feel like you have an achievement. I always want to try and achieve something. So I'm still enjoying participating in the team building, et cetera. But I don't fool myself. Right. The ownership's not an achievement.
Hey, well said. Well said from James Dolan. He found the right people to hire to get this Knicks team organized, as well as the New York Rangers. Both teams are definitely doing their thing, and that is the hardest part of running an enterprise like MSG. And all of New York is waiting on that achievement of an NBA championship.